Welcome into this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. The best case scenario for the Kansas City Chiefs this Sunday against the Buffalo Bills is, we'll explain in just a matter of moments. Before we do that, though, folks, if you want the Chiefs to beat the Bills, I got something that I need from y'all. I need you to like today's video. Man, every little bit of help helps, right? If we get 500 likes, I feel like we're going to be in contention in the fourth quarter. If we get 1,000 likes, I feel like this game can be won in overtime. If we get 1,500 likes, I can guarantee victory. If we get 2,000 likes, then I can guarantee a blowout. So there you have it, folks. Let's all do our part. Hit that like button. And let's do our part to get that Chiefs victory, and we'll get started with today's show. The best case scenario for the Kansas City Chiefs. What exactly is that? Well, I got three things to keep in mind of what they would need to do in order to dominate and put their best foot forward against the Buffalo Bills this week. We've made it known there's not much room for error this week, that the Chiefs are going to have to do, everything it takes to play mistake-free football and try to control this game. And if you're looking to play mistake-free, if you're looking to control this game, you need to dominate with the run game. The Chiefs, we've seen this run game have its share of peaks and valleys throughout 2024. At times, it's been really good. At times, it's been not so good. And over the years in the postseason, the Kansas City Chiefs, especially with Isiah Pacheco, have done a really good job of establishing the run to open up the passing game. And that's made Patrick Mahomes better, but we just haven't seen the run like we're used to seeing. In fact, here's what I'm talking about. It has been a minute, folks. The Chiefs, as a team, collectively speaking, have not rushed for over 166 total yards since October 20th, when they had 184 rushing yards against the San Francisco 49ers, which resulted in a 28-18 road win. It has been a while, folks, but that doesn't mean they can't do so. You look at Isiah Pacheco, and he's certainly capable. We know he's very good. I think when he's at full strength, when he's fully healthy, he could be a top 5 back in this league, but we just haven't seen him do that all like we expect to see. And a lot of it has to do with the offensive line and getting back to full strength. But I think Pacheco is certainly capable of getting back to that, and he was so good the last couple of years. And then there's Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt started off the year very hot. And with Kareem Hunt, he's never been a gamer. We haven't seen him break off 15 and 20-yard gains, but he did a really good job of showing burst this season, of getting those 4 and 5 yard carries. And if they can do that, if they can manage the clock, if they can win the type of possession, run the football, keep their defense off the field, and open up the play-action passing game for Patrick Mahomes, they're going to be in great shape. Who's going to have a better game on Sunday? Will it be Isiah Pacheco or will it be Kareem Hunt? It's our pinned comment today. Let us know. Type IP for Isiah Pacheco. Type KH for Kareem Hunt. Weigh in the comment section and let us know. Today's show is sponsored by our friends at Public Rec. Public Rec has these fantastic shirts, and I am wearing one myself. Not only do they look good, they are absurdly comfortable, my friends. And guess what? You can get one of these fantastic Public Rec shirts for yourself as well. Let's be real, guys. Wearing uncomfortable clothes just isn't worth it anymore. Why settle for stiff, resisting fabric when you can have something that looks sharp and feels as comfy as your favorite sweats? This year, make the switch to Public Rec, where comfort rules. Public Rec isn't just about pants. It's about making sure you stay comfortable no matter what your day throws at you. They have so many great style options that are perfect for just hanging around the house, drinking beers on the golf course, or even when you need to impress the boss in the office. Whatever pants you choose, you'll be blown away by how comfortable they are. For a limited time, our listeners get 20% off your entire order with code CHAT20 at publicrec.com. That's 20% off when you use promo code CHAT20 at publicrec.com. Public Rec not only has the most comfortable pants ever made, but they have a huge selection of high-quality, everyday premium styles. You can revamp your entire wardrobe with their perfect-fitting polos, shorts, and hoodies. Make a New Year's resolution a comfortable one. No more pants that pinch, tug, or annoy. For a limited time, you get 20% off at Public Rec using code CHAT20 at checkout. Just head to publicrec.com, use code CHAT20, and you're all set. Oh, and when they ask how you found them, be sure to mention our show. It really helps us out. Find your perfect fit and never compromise on comfort again. At Public Rec, where comfort rules. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. Public Rec, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Number 2 on our list of the best case scenario for Kansas City is getting pressure on Josh Allen. When it comes to turnovers and sacks, they really just need to make life hell on Josh Allen all day long. And one of the things I've seen with Josh this year is he's done a really good job of escaping the pocket and finding the open man, making plays when he needs to, being methodical, not turning the ball over like we've seen. The Bills, they kind of challenged Josh Allen this year when they moved on from Stephon Diggs. They said, hey, we're not going to have the weapons that we used to. We're going to need you to be more disciplined. We're not going to push the football down the field as much. And we saw more teams start to play 2 and 3 high safety looks to take away the deep passing game, similar to what we saw defenses do with Patrick Mahomes just a couple of years ago. But think about this. The Chiefs' pass rush in recent weeks has come to life. 15 sacks in the last 4 games. And one of those games was when they played the GEHA squad against the Denver Broncos. So realistically, that's like 15 sacks in a 3-game stretch. And you look at the way Josh Allen has played, although he's never beat the Chiefs in the postseason, he still played pretty dang good with just 1 interception, 6, and only sacked 6 times in 3 playoff games. If I'm this Chiefs defense, I need to apply pressure. I need to get that extra turnover or 2. We know that Josh, even though he's done a good job this year of taking care of the football, that he can still be that turnover machine if you can get it out of him. And then keeping him in the pocket, getting those pressures. You got Jones, you got Karlaftis, you got Abinahue, and all those guys there. You got to capitalize. And you cannot let Josh Allen go out there and do his thing and make those crazy plays. You got to get pressure on him. If they do that, that would be a big deal, folks. Do you believe in this Chiefs defense? What do you think? Wait in the comments section. Let us know. Type B for believe, D for don't. Chime in. Let us know. We will be live on Sunday for the AFC Championship game between your Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Our coverage begins 90 minutes prior to kickoff with the largest pregame extravaganza of the season here on the channel. I'll be here. Big Tex will be here. We'll have a fantastic time on hand. We will bring you a whole pregame show, react to the game in real time, have a few drinks on hand. You won't want to miss out. Chiefs and Bills live right here. Sub for dubs. We will see you coming up this Sunday here on the channel. Last on our list, the best case scenario for Kansas City is exploiting Buffalo's pass defense. And I'll say this. You look at the Ravens last week, they did a pretty good job of this despite not getting the result they wanted. The Ravens offense, if they didn't turn the ball over 3 times, would have won that game. The offense seemed like it made some plays, but just made a few too many mistakes. But the offense, a lot of it was some self-inflicted wounds they got in their own way. You think about this, the Bills allowed 254 passing yards versus the Ravens, all right? And that's against Lamar Jackson, who's not nearly as good of the passer as Patrick Mahomes is, and that's throwing to guys like Rashad Bateman, okay? And Mark Andrews, obviously he had his mistakes with the drop 2-point play and the fumble and all that. The Bills as a whole this season are 28th in the NFL in opponent pass completion percentage. They are allowing everyone to throw for just over 68%. And that's not facing Patrick Mahomes every week. I have to imagine Mahomes is going to be better than the league average just because obviously he's better than all of them. And think about this. If I go back to that Ravens-Bills game last week, the Bills did not have a single defensive back with a Pro Football Focus coverage grade greater than 66 against the Ravens. Cole Bishop had the highest number among those Bills DBs there. So, with that said, we've broken this down in the first part of, all right, there's an opening. Here's an opportunity to capitalize. Now who? Who's going to be the one to do it? We expect Kelsey to play well. That's an expectation. We expect Xavier Worthy to play well. That's an expectation. He's done so. What else, though? That's where Hollywood comes in. That's where D-Hop comes in. Hell, even JuJu potentially. All right? And when you look at these three, against the Houston Texans last week, what happened? Nothing happened, to be exact. Of those three individuals, they combined for 0 catches and 0 yards off of 4 targets in that win against the Houston Texans. The Chiefs offense did enough and had a pretty decent day without getting a damn thing from those three. So if you're the Chiefs, you would love if those guys could step up and help you exploit that Bills defense. If these guys are playing well, then that's a good sign for everything else as well. So the best case scenario, those 3 things, if the Chiefs can accomplish all 3 of those things we mentioned, then they're going to be in really good shape. Who's a wide receiver that needs to step up against the Buffalo Bills this week? Are you calling out D-Hop? Are you calling out Hollywood Brown, JuJu? Maybe it's Justin Watson, for crying out loud. Who comes to mind? Weigh in, let us know. Appreciate you joining us here on this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. We are going to have a great time on Sunday. You will not want to miss out on that. Subscribe now for free for daily Chiefs coverage. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us.